Hello, hopefully everybody's doing great. So I wanted to do this video for a little bit, for a while now, and let's get towards it. It's how I use indicators to assist me in trading. Now, first of all, we need to identify the main plan what you're going to use indicators for, because they are only as useful as you know for what to use them. Okay? As a wave trader or an elite wave follower, whatever you want to call yourself, this is your everything. Impulse, correction, impulse. You have a trending piece of the market, you have a ranging piece of the market, and then after this ranging piece of the market completes, you can expect the trend to continue in the same direction most of the time with the same magnitude as it has done before. Okay? Basic stuff. Now, when you are trading this type of structures, you should know that you probably are going to get these setups all the time, and you should have no problem for it to wait to give you a correction, anticipate a move to the upside, get your stop loss here, and trade it to the upside. This is your bread and butter. Most of the setups that you're going to get are going to mimic those. Um, like e.g. here today, impulse, correction, right? Impulse gave you correction, put your stop here, trade it. Forever. Coming back to the structure. Now let's look at macd and let's put it center stage here. Whenever BTC is trending and the price is creating higher lows and higher highs, you can see that during trending phases, macd stays above zero line. It doesn't chop, it just stays above zero line. And what is also important is that the macd profile kind of follows the structure. Now some people will say that most of the time during the third wave you will get a top on macd. Well, I have observed that before. BTC doesn't really have that reliable signal. Maybe you'll see it in other trading instruments. For BTC, macd on regular divisions is not that useful at all. What's useful for is to identify when you are most likely getting a reversal point. So let me get towards that. As you have seen right now, whenever we have a trending piece, macd mimics and we stay above zero line, we're pretty comfortably having an impulse. Now notice this little structure here. Do you see that here during trending phase we had higher lows, higher highs, clear, staying above zero line, but here we have just a range. Here we have just a range. We're not necessarily creating anything structurally. We have higher high, higher low. Before that we had lower high, higher low. So it's just a range in piece. What I'm getting towards here is that if you see a single prolonged macd structure like this, and you don't have a trending structure to go with it on the price, you're most likely are getting some sort of a reversal or a basing point on the chart. So that is a basic idea that you should be getting towards for now here. So let's get to, I don't know, 15-minute filtering. Pretty simple. Right? So notice, for example, we have this simple trend, right? Oops. So from here, right, we started. Had this trend. Then bam, obviously we flip to red. But it is one wave, we can anticipate one more. Goes up, shows you one more wave, goes down. Right? Easy. Nothing too difficult here. So, for example, yesterday, when I was looking at the structure, right, the last time, here we have a correction, blip, and then we have a red impulse. So the moment you would break this, and you would see the flip on 15 MACD, you would know that this impulse is over and you are going to get at least a 3-wave structure. And you look at this structure and, no, I don't have a 3-wave. So I'm going to wait for a correction here to complete, and I'm going to get one more up to complete this 3-wave structure. This is the main idea that you're using it for. You are looking towards the completion of a previous wave coming from a corrective structure, and then you anticipate at least a 3-wave structure to form. That's about it. So when you see the color flip, you're like, okay, the previous wave is done. Where did I have the highest point before that, and where did I have the continuation point before that? So here. So this has been in its entirety red. So I can pretty much expect for this to be A, B, right? Some sort of a C wave, or more important, WXY, doesn't really matter. And then you have one more up. Once again, I might not be the best, might not have the best explanation for that, but the idea is that you look, when you had the last consolidation, the last easily identifiable structure, and then you have impulse going out of it. And once that impulse that you see on MACD, right, clearly below zero line, is going to complete, and you see that it's above the trend line, the structure, right, and you get at least a 3-wave pullback, you can anticipate one more up. Why? Because this is showing you that, hey, most likely this is complete and we'll get a 3-wave against it. So do I have 3 waves here? Doesn't seem like. Probably forming a flat here. Yeah, seems like I'll go for a long. So that helps you add information. Now, what do you use RSI for? RSI can be used for a trend strength. So here, we had an impulse, then we had a correction, then we start going up. Notice how when we break this, right, we don't necessarily have it on the price, we start having it matching here. So looking at this, you already have a divergence, you have a retest of the trend, and then you're looking to have any continuation pattern on BTC to let it go lower. So what do I look for when I'm trying to scalp tops? I do two things. I look at RSI, wait for the trend to change. I look at the order book. I'm still recording some information on that and to trade for. But besides that, the general idea is quite simple. You're looking for a trend to reverse, and you're looking for the trending piece on an oscillator to break and show you that, hey, we are most likely are topped out here or bottomed. Might need to do more examples. So once again, the basic idea with MACD is that during clear structures, trends, you have a clear behavior. It stays above the zero line. If you're not sure if it's correcting or creating anything, look at the MACD in the higher time frame. It's going to show you, hey, it's an impulse, it's correction, yada yada yada. Now, you can also use this to help you identify structures and filters them down from time frame. So in the weekly, BTC is clearly in an uptrend. Here, so from 9.6k is clearly in a downtrend, right? So daily looks good. It was looking good from here. So let's see what's going to happen for BTC. But once again, the most basic idea is you're waiting for a consolidation. I mean, you're looking for a consolidation that had previously. You're looking for an impulse out of it, right? Here, here. And now you can basically suggest that, hey, this impulse is over and I'm going to get at least a 3-wave correction. And when you're getting towards a point where, hey, it doesn't seem like it's doing something, like, for example, it might be doing something like this. I think you don't necessarily know what's going on, but the macd is trending while the price is not, you will know that it's a reversal pattern. So once again, I've been covering this today in a video. You had 5 very similar structures here, 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 here. Go and look through those, follow through macd profile. I'll probably do the same myself, but for those people that are I mean, I will do that and share it, but for those people that wanted to know the basic idea of how I use it and to get on with using it, this is the way that I do it. So not much of the secrecy here. It's basically just showing you that the price and the indicators that shows you whether the market is trending ranging is not in the sync, which is showing you that you're most likely getting a reversal pattern. Okay, and for degree sense, the same is the use for macd. You're looking at the last consolidation pattern, impulse came out of it, you have a color flip, okay, I'm going to get at least a 3-wave consolidation out of it. Okay, so that is the basic idea. See you guys later.